Top 10 embarrassing A-lister relationships that were fake. Number 10, Jennifer Lopez and Drake. No relationship is complete without being Instagram official. At least that's the case for this couple. The Hotline Bling rapper has had quite the history of public romances, including an on-again, off-again romance with Rihanna, but no relationship so far has caught more attention than his steamy romance with J-Lo. The pair posted a series of Instagram pictures, all but confirming the rumored relationship in 2016. Despite the buzz, the relationship dwindled after only 2 months. Many questioned whether they played up their romance for social media. Then at one of her May 2017 Las Vegas shows, J-Lo reportedly referred to Drake as nothing more than a booty call. It looks like this romance might have been a case of what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. However, the relationship did not end there. In September 2019, Drake made a surprise appearance at J-Lo's concert in LA, and the two were spotted getting cozy after dinner afterwards. Fans were once again speculating about a possible rekindling of the romance. Number 9, Will Smith and Jada Pinkett. Will and Jada have been with each other for years now, and while they have been public about the bumps in the road that they have dealt with, they have made the relationship work. Kind of. Together they have 2 grown kids, and their openness has been a focal point of their time in the headlines in recent years. But then Jada recently dropped the bomb that she and Will have been divorced since 2016, which shook all of us to our cores. Because remember when Will told Chris Rock to keep his wife's name out of his mouth? Which wife was he talking about exactly? But it would have been juicier if he did say ex-wife instead. But alas, here we are. But let's not dwell on the past. Instead, let's focus on how Will and Jada have managed to maintain a strong co-parenting relationship despite all the challenges they faced. One of the key factors is their ability to communicate openly and honestly with each other. Will once said, if there is something you need to say it. Don't hold on to it just because you're afraid of how the other person may react. This level of transparency and vulnerability allows them to work through any issues that arise and grow together stronger. Number 8, Riff Raff and Katy Perry. On the surface, it would seem like Riff Raff and Katy Perry have nothing in common aside from making music. They made some public appearances together, but it all seemed like a false reality. After imitating Justin Timberlake and Britney Spears at a huge event, they quickly fell apart without cameras around. However, upon closer examination, it's easy to see that these two share a similar sense of humor and love for outrageous fashion choices. Both Riff Raff and Katy Perry have been known to push the boundaries when it comes to their style, often opting for bold colors and unconventional outfits. In fact, they even collaborated on a song together called This Is How We Do, which featured Riff Raff's signature rap style and Katy Perry's catchy pop vocals. Despite the initial skepticism towards their pairing, the song was a hit and further solidified the idea. These two artists are more similar than they may seem. But perhaps the most important connection between them is their ability to not take themselves too seriously. Both Riff Raff and Katy Perry have faced criticism and backlash throughout their careers, but they continue to stay true to themselves and their unique styles. They also both have a knack for creating catchy, lighthearted music that appeals to a wide audience. Number 7, Blac, Chyna and Rob Kardashian. Any people that know the inner workings of this relationship know that it is about as twisted as it gets. The long-standing rumor is that these two got together in order to get their own show on the small screen, and the relationship caused a tidal wave of drama for both. Not only did their relationship cause issues with the Kardashian family, it also brought about legal battles and restraining orders. But now that they have officially split, it seems like things are finally starting to calm down. However, even though they are no longer together, their connection will never be completely severed due to their daughter Dream. And with co-parenting comes its own set of challenges and complications. Despite all the drama, Blac Chyna has managed to build a successful career for herself in the entertainment industry. She has also become an advocate for body positivity, self-love, using her platform to spread messages of empowerment and acceptance. On the other hand, Rob has remained mostly out of the spotlight since their breakup, focusing on his health and wellness journey. He has also been working on his sock line, Arthur George, and making occasional appearances on his family's reality show. And even though they may be moving on with their individual lives, the media and public will always be interested in their personal relationship. Number 6, Robert Pattinson and Kristen Stewart. Whenever co-stars get together and separate once the movies come out, people immediately begin to raise their eyebrows. Robert and Kristen got together in the blink of an eye, and they split up and separated just as quickly. It seems just a little bit fishy, especially because they were a couple on screen. Nonetheless, the two were a couple for years, and the fans were devastated when the news of their breakup hit the media. But let's not delve into conspiracy theories here. There are more important things to talk about. Although their relationship didn't stand the test of time, Robert and Kristen remain household names in Hollywood. Both actors have continued to make headlines with their work and personal lives. Their on-screen chemistry was undeniable, and the fans were invested in their romance both on and off the screen. Since their memorable roles as Bella Swan and Edward Cullen in the Twilight Saga, Robert and Kristen have been busy carving out successful careers for themselves. Number 5, Tom Hiddleston and Taylor Swift. There was a whole lot of noise going on in the media when these two were first spotted together, and it did not last long at all. Taylor has a huge list of exes, and several of them have been considered a publicity relationship. This thing fizzled out and seemed like a quick attention grab. Throughout their time together, there was speculation about whether or not they were even a real couple. Many people believed it was all for show and publicity purposes, especially since they were spotted together so soon after Taylor's highly publicized breakup with Calvin Harris. But despite the rumors, the two put on quite a show during their brief relationship. They were seen traveling to different countries, spending time with each other's families, and even wearing matching outfits. However, in the end, it seemed like the relationship lacked substance and was more of a PR move. Tom Hiddleston is known for his role as Loki in the MCU and has garnered a large fan base due to his charm and wit. On the other hand, Taylor is a global pop sensation with millions of fans who closely follow her every move. The pairing of these two celebrities definitely caused quite a stir in the entertainment world. But while the relationship may not have lasted, the memes and jokes about them will live on forever. From the infamous I Heart TS tank top that Tom wore during her 4th of July party to all the conspiracies surrounding their relationship, it's safe to say Tom and Taylor's short-lived romance will not be forgotten anytime soon. Number 4, Noah Cyrus and Lil Xan. Noah and Lil Xan are not nearly as famous as they think they are, but they have gotten some attention from the media. The couple had a relationship that didn't last, and Lil Xan would come forward and even admit that it was all arranged. At least that's the picture we got from it all. But let's not focus on their failed relationship, as there is much more to these two artists than just that. Both Noah and Lil Xan have made a name for themselves in the music industry with their unique styles and sounds. Noah Cyrus, sister of pop superstar Miley Cyrus, has been making her own mark in the music world since 2016. She has released several singles and an EP showcasing her powerful voice and emotional lyrics. Her music often deals with topics of love, heartbreak, and mental health. On the other hand, Lil Xan rose to fame in 2017 with his song Betrayed. The rapper gained a loyal fan base with his catchy beats and honest lyrics about his struggles with addiction and mental health, and has since released a full-length album and collaborated with various popular artists. While their music may be different, both Noah and Xan have used their platforms to bring attention to important issues and have openly discussed their struggles with mental health and encouraged others to seek help. On top of that, they have been vocal and social about political issues such as gun control and LGBTQ+ rights. Number 3, Kim Kardashian and Kris Humphries. She was a reality TV star that was literally doing anything and everything for attention, and he was a basketball player in the NBA that was not nearly as famous as a legitimate superstar player. Mix them together and you have an attention grab of a marriage that lasted 72 days. But let's not be too quick to judge. After all, love is a tricky thing, and maybe they were truly in love at the start of their marriage. However, it raises an important question: what happens when fame and popularity become more important than love and commitment? The Kardashians are known for their extravagant lifestyle and a lavish wedding, so it was no surprise Kim's wedding to Kris was a multi-million-dollar affair. But as their marriage quickly fell apart, the media frenzy surrounding it only grew stronger. It seemed like every day there was a new headline about their divorce, with both sides pointing fingers and blaming each other for the downfall of their relationship. And while they may have been in love at one point, it's clear that their priorities shifted towards maintaining their public image rather than working on their marriage. Number 2, Taylor Swift and Harry Styles. She was 23 and famous, he was 18 and becoming a superstar. It was odd seeing Swift get with someone that was so much younger than her, and people were not convinced that this was a legitimate relationship. The timing and nature of it all seemed way too staged. And finally, number 1, Michael Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley. I mean, do we even need to say anything? The king of pop marrying the king of rock's daughter was so painfully obvious. This was a sham from the start, and virtually no one bought it. They did not last long, and given what we know now, it is clear that this was for attention. But come on, we all saw it coming. The king of pop marrying the king of rock's daughter. It was like a twisted fairy tale that we couldn't look away from. And let's be real, they were both superstars in their own right, so it wasn't just about attention, it was also about power and influence. And can we talk about that kiss at the 1994 MTV VMAs? It was so cringeworthy. Yeah, we couldn't stop talking about it. It was like watching two aliens trying to communicate with each other through an awkward lip lock. But that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more juicy news on your favorite celebrities. And I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.